Thank you, Sentinel, for the tag. Says, Hero, hey, not the usual content you deal with, but I think your take on this would be cool. And I would love to give you my take on this, actually. I planned on giving it. However, now the tweet is gone because the person that made the tweet has gone into protected mode. Oh, also apparently the tweet's been deleted. I still want to cover this though, as I think it's going to be rather interesting to see what people have to say about it, and I can pretty much still give you the context, so let's move forward. However, first, please consider liking and subscribing for more short, entertaining segments like this every day. It all started here in a tweet with over 23,000 likes, where Rogue says, in my opinion, Black Widow has the weakest villains in any MCU movie. And that's what the now deleted tweet was responding to, and if I recall, it actually got more likes than Rogue's tweet before it was deleted. And of course, this is the internet though, so I was able to obtain the now deleted tweet. It reads, men will never understand how terrifying a villain like Dreykov is. He literally runs a human trafficking ring and treats women and young girls as commodities, even his own daughter. But I guess that's less terrifying than the giant purple guy looking for rainbow charms. Yeah, the Infinity Stones are basically the same thing you'd put in your cereal in the morning. For the record, the deleted tweet was not something unique. There seems to be a lot of women upset with this guy's take. I'll just play a few more examples for you and then I'll continue speaking. Here you go though for like 10 seconds or so. Just a few quick examples out of like thousands or so. And to those ladies, I gotta say, yeah, that sounds creepy and disturbing. I agree with that. What I don't agree with is the premise itself. What I mean is, when I read the initial tweet from Rogue, I thought like weak literally meant weak, like a weak villain. In which case, that is a very reasonable take. I mean, Black Widow is not known for being one of the strongest superheroes in comics or anything. No, she's like a street level hero. So her rogues gallery is not going to be that strong. Same thing for like Green Arrow, Hawkeye, etc., etc. And I know I'm mixing Marvel and DC. Anyways, I just think it's really interesting how that take can be interpreted in such vastly different ways. On one hand, it's like, yeah, you know, not the strongest villains in the MCU. Okay, not a big deal. Doesn't mean that the character sucks or anything. And then the other interpretation is like, oh, so you just hate Black Widow's villains? Like, you must hate women then or something. Like, okay, what? In closing, ultimately, I don't know what he meant by weakest. I take it as like a more physical thing, of course. That doesn't mean that he's not talking about like a weakly written character. He very well may be. I think it should have been phrased like the weakest written villains or something like that to make it a bit more clear. Ultimately, though, like I said, it seems like this is somewhat open for interpretation, and let me know what you think in the comments. Rogue would also add this, saying, what's with all the dumb people acting like my opinion on a character in a movie aligns with my views in real life? Ah, yes, Rogue, don't you know that your tweet now makes you officially some raging, misogynistic, alt-right, crazy person? Alright guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Once again, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you there, and in the next one as well.